The pilgrims for this year's Hajj in Saudi Arabia have fully returned to Mecca, having completed their stipulated period of stay at Mina Valley, signifying the completion of the pilgrimage. Correspondent Jamilu Ibrahim takes a look at some major issues that characterize this year's outing by the Nigerian Pilgrims, which forms the most crucial stage of the annual religious gathering.
The pilgrims' outings at Muna, Arafat and Muzdalifah represent the most crucial aspect of the annual pilgrimage to Mecca. The pilgrims spent a day and night at Mina, proceeded to Arafat the following morning, passed a night at Muzdalifah, and eventually went back to Muna, where they stayed for 3 days, performing the symbolic stoning of the devil. Taking good care of the pilgrims during these crucial moments is a daunting task that the relevant authorities constantly strive to undertake each year.
The management of NACON have done their best in terms of accommodation, feeding. It's my 7th time to come to Hajj. I never see organized NACON like this time around. Alhamdulillah.
Though a very high temperature was predicted to be experienced during the outings, especially on the Arafat day, the proactive measures taken by the Saudi authorities and the NACON have obviously mitigated the envisaged negative impacts of the heat waves on the Nigerian pilgrims.
Allowed people to come out at any contrary time. They came out in a good time, they went and threw stone in a good time, and they came back in a good time.
They have been able to condition the weather, and even with the hot temperature outside, the moment you are within your tent, you don't have any problem.
It was a wonderful experience for the pilgrims.
One area that has always been a great challenge for the pilgrims during the period of their stay in Muna Valley is that of gross inadequate toilet facilities. Though a remarkable improvement has been observed this year on the female side, the situation appears to be different with their male counterparts.
The ladies' toilet, there has been a lot of improvement. The men's one is the one remaining.
What we heard about the toilets is not what we met. We were told it would be full of queue, but when we get here, we are so surprised.
Meanwhile, the NACON chairman, Professor Abdullah Saleh Usman, who was at the tents of the Nigerian pilgrims in Muna, says all their complaints and observations have been duly noted for appropriate action.
We are working as a team. We are working like one family. That is why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless our activities, and we are getting the success. We are now proud of it.
The movement of pilgrims back to Mecca from Muna signifies the completion of this year's Hajj. And the Nigerian contingent now look forward to seeing the commencement of their airlift back home, scheduled for 13th June 2025. From Mecca, Jamilu Ibrahim, NTA News.